Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. And I've talked to you before about the Enneagram and other tools for relapse prevention and just quality sobriety in general. And I would like to talk to you about a subject that creates sometimes the most problem in recovery, particularly early recovery. Yeah, almost all the time in recovery, actually. It's called relationships. There are several levels of relationships, and the dynamics of those I want to explain. And so I took the liberty of writing the levels of relationship down on the board prior to starting my little flip video camera. So, relationships. And relationships. I'm doing it in colored marker because it's a proven fact that if I did it in black, you wouldn't pay as much attention. I don't know where I heard that, but I did hear it someplace. But anyways, there's several levels of relationship. The first level of relationship is acquaintance. And that's probably somebody who you know on a very surfacey level. Maybe let's say the lady that you buy groceries from every week at the supermarket. You know her name because she's wearing it on her shirt. And over the years, you've developed a very surfacey acquaintanceship with her, where you might see her on the street and go, hi, how you doing? But you don't really have any kind of depth to the relationship. You just know that she lives in town, and maybe how many kids she has, or et cetera, et cetera. But if you go in there one week and you find out that her mother has died and she's not there for a couple weeks, when she comes back, you just tell her you're sorry, but there's not a deep emotional involvement with her, with this person. And that's basically an acquaintanceship. The next level of relationship is companion. And in a companionship relationship, the best way to explain it is, if you call up your friend or somebody that you know, and you say, let's go see the new Tom Hanks movie. And they say to you, well, I've already seen it, or I'd rather see the new Angelina movie, or whatever her name is, Brangelina, or whatever. Anyways, I want to go see somebody else. But you really want to see the Tom Hanks movie, and so you say, well, no thanks, we'll do it another time, and you call somebody else up. Okay, in that instance, in a companionship relationship, the event is more important than the individual. Okay? Now, if you call up somebody who's a friend and you want to have a friendship type relationship, then you say, let's go to the movie tonight. You don't care what movie it is. The individual, okay, is more important than the event. You want to spend time with the individual, and you really don't care what you do. Then the friendship, and this sequence is a healthy sequence progression in any kind of relationship, is particularly to the, going all the way to the lover. And the lover basically is a deep friendship that's very intimate, that usually involves sex. The interesting thing is, though, that sex can be involved, happen in any one of these relationships. It doesn't mean intimacy. It just means you've had sex. Okay? So, particularly for you women, if you have sex with somebody, it doesn't automatically mean that you are in deep, intimate, loving relationship. It just means you've had sex. But when the friendship level reaches a certain level where you want to take it beyond friendship, that's when sexual or physical intimacy becomes involved. Now, the interesting thing about these levels of relationship, let's say that you are married or you are in a relationship, living together, shacking up, whatever you want to call it. You know, you're with each other a lot, okay? So now, you can be in any one of, we'll forget this one. You can be in any one of these relationships at any time in the day. So let's say you come home from work and you're really tired. And you just want to kick off your shoes. If you're a guy, you just want to sit down, maybe watch a sporting event. If you're a woman, you don't want to cook, whatever, let's order a pizza, you know, that sort of thing. So, at that point, all you're interested in is just relaxing, chilling out, whatever you want to call it. You're not interested in any intense relationship. So, at that moment, watching TV is more important than whoever you're living in the house with at that point. I just want to sit down and watch TV, okay? But where the rub comes is if the other partner is at this level of relationship and wants to, you know, get frisky, whatever, and this individual is not at that relationship yet level, you've got to give this person time in front of the TV to get to this level without getting your nose out of joint. You've got to be able to recognize that at any time in the relationship, you could be at any one of these levels. And so it's just a really good tool for dealing with each other in close proximity, you know, when you're living together, because there are times when don't want to be intimate. And if you've got something going, you know, you really want to share about the day or whatever, etc., and your partner just wants to, you know, chill out for a little bit, then you've got to let them do that before you can get right into the big details of the day. So it's just real important to recognize, particularly around the sex part of it, but it's also important to recognize in the relationship that you're having that there are different levels that you can be at any time. And that doesn't mean that you're less intimate, it's just that you're less intimate at that moment. So anyways, I hope that helps. But I thought it was interesting stuff, and I wanted to share it with you. But if you really want to know how to operate in a relationship, check out relapsesafe.com and the Enneagram, because the Enneagram will tell you enough about yourself and about your partner that these other tools will really enhance that, but you will have a deeper understanding and tolerance for whoever you're in your relationship with, because you know more about how they view the world and what they're about. So I would encourage you to go to my website, relapsesafe.com, and check out the Enneagram and buy the DVDs, hopefully, and really get into it, because it's the type of information that will make a relationship last much longer. So I hope that helps. I hope you got something out of the relationship levels, and I've got some other stuff that I'll be talking to you later about. Thank you.